In the last video, I showed you how I was working on real-time notifications for my social media app. And here's the truth, I only got halfway there. The backend works, but the frontend still isn't fully wired up. But instead of stressing over that, I thought, why not make things more fun? Right now, my app is starting to look like every other social media app out there. And honestly, that's boring. So here's the crazy idea I had. What if I added a 3D game inside the app? Yeah, you heard that right. Not a filter, not a dark mode, an actual 3D game built straight into the platform. Now I know it sounds over the top, but this is MadInfra Lab, and the whole point of this channel is to try bold experiment even if they sounds a little insane. So while notifications are still a work in progress, I start exploring how I could add some game elements to make the app more engaging. The first tool I came across was Three.js. It's basically the gold standard for 3D graphic on the web. If you want to spinning cubes, animate characters, or even mini games, Three.js is where most people start. But here's the problem. Using Three.js directly is kind of like trying to build a house by mixing your own cement, cutting your own wood, and wiring your own electricity before you even move in. It's powerful, but it takes a lot of setup. So I went looking for something easier, and that's when I found React wrappers for Three.js. If you have ever used React, this is like upgrading from raw building materials to like IKEA furniture. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just snap the pieces together. Want a light? Drop a light component. Want a moving object? Add it like a Lego block. Done. I watched few tutorials, and one creator in particular explained everything in a super simple way. Honestly, his videos were like having a friend sit next to saying, okay, here's what this button does. Huge shout out to him. Now, here's where I got ambitious. My plan was to make this game multiplayer using WebSockets. Picture this. Users log into my social media app, scroll through posts, then jump into a shared 3D space together. This would be like mixing Instagram with Roblox. Sound awesome, right? But here's the thing. Making multiplayer game is like trying to keep a group of kids in a line during a game of tag. Everyone's moving at different speeds. Some kids are lagging behind, others are running ahead, and you are the one trying to keep tracks of who's it at any given second. That's what networking is like in games. You have to make sure everyone's character is in the right spot at the right time, even if the internet connection is slow. And honestly, that's whole project on its own. So I had to dial it back. I didn't have the time to make it multiplayer yet. Instead, I stuck to basic. Make a character that moves. Right now, I have got a simple 3D character walking around inside my social media app. It's not polished, it's not multiplayer, but it exists. And here's why that's a win. The hardest part is getting something real on the screen. Once it's there, you can always improve it later. It's the same lesson I learned when I first built the app. Don't chase perfection. Don't waste weeks cleaning your code while nothing works. Just get something running. Even if the character walks funny, even if the code looks like spaghetti, you can fix once the idea is alive. And honestly, seeing a 3D character moves inside a social media app is already pretty wild. So what's the big lesson here? First, it's okay to move on. I didn't fully finish notification, but I shifted gears to explore features that could make my app more engaging. Sometimes it's better to keep momentum than to get stuck perfecting one feature. Second, experiment boldly. Don't be afraid to try something that feels too big or too crazy. Even if you only get halfway, you will learn way more than just reading docs. And finally, make it expert. Perfection can wait. That's where I'm right now. Notifications are half done. My 3D experiment is alive, and the app is slowly turning into something that not just another social media clone. Next time, who knows? Maybe I will circle back to finish real-time features, or maybe I will push deeper into this 3D side. Either way, you don't want to miss it. So hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and stick around, because this journey is only going to get more chaotic.